constitutional law questions in AIB exam are actually getting tougher and tougher. In AIB 17 and AIB 18, we saw some unexpected questions from Constitution. Constitution, as we all know, is a high weightage topic. Total 10 questions will come in the exam. So what we have to do now? We have to study all those questions which we can guess. Unexpected questions will be there in the exam, maybe 2 or 3 questions. But the remaining questions, whatever we can prepare beforehand, whatever are the important questions, guess questions, we have to study them properly and go. So that's why I'm making this video. Let's start with question number 1. First question, which of the following doctrine, they're asking about a doctrine. Doctrine has been applied to resolve the conflict between Article 25 subclause 2b and Article 26b of the Indian Constitution of India. First point you should remember, if it is a doctrine question, you will not find in Bare Act. Not in Bare Act. Don't waste time in the exam hall trying to find it in the Bare Act. For doctrine questions, you will not find it in the Bare Act. You have to study these and go. Now, how do I remember this, ma'am? See, the word is conflict. Whenever we are trying to avoid conflict, whenever we don't want conflict between any two sections, between any two articles, we use only one doctrine, which is doctrine of harmonious construction. What is the doctrine? Harmonious construction. How will you remember this? Harmonious construction means I want everything to be peaceful, meaning I don't want any conflicts. So whenever there are conflicts and I don't want the conflicts, I will be using doctrine of harmonious construction. Got it? Next question. Sexual harassment of a working woman at her place of work may also be considered as violation of which of the following provision of the Constitution of India? Now, this will look like a simple question, but if you open the Bare Act, you will not find anywhere in Article 19 any clause the word sexual harassment. But in the question they are asking about sexual harassment of women at workplace. Then what is the answer, ma'am? Then none of the above is the answer, because in the Bare Act, I am not finding this. Now, this is an interlinking question. It is for these type of questions that you have to study and go beforehand. You should know how to apply in the exam hall. If you are interested in joining the full course and studying under my guidance, please join the course. The details are in the description box. You will get complete guidance, concepts, theory, also the required notes, lots of practice questions, and everything together. If you're following under my strategy, you can definitely clear the exam. Okay. Now, coming back to this question, you have to think. Sexual harassment is preventing the woman from actually properly doing her job, right? Sexual harassment is preventing the women in growth in their career. It is actually preventing the women's profession, right, to practice any profession is getting affected. Right to do the job of her choice is getting affected. Right to take up any trade or occupation or business, this is getting affected. So sexual harassment at work is actually affecting in other ways. You will not find this in the Bare Act, but its effect on the person's profession, job, occupation, trade, business, this you will find because of sexual harassment at work. So you have to interlink this concept, and the answer here will be Article 19(1)(g). Are you following? This again you will not find in the Bare Act directly. This you have to think, you have to understand the concept and think in the exam hall. Okay. Next, which of the following provisions of Constitution of India is relevant for solving questions of repugnancy? Repugnancy. What is the word? Repugnancy between central law and state law. Now, we'll come till here and we are once again stuck because we don't know the meaning of the word repugnancy. Ma'am, how do I solve the question? You will open Bare Act. Once again in the Bare Act, you will not find the word repugnancy. Repugnancy once again means conflict. What is repugnancy? This also means conflict. Okay, so what they're asking, if there is a conflict between central law and state law, what will happen? In such cases, what section or what article of constitution will you apply? They are asking. Here the answer is article 254. But if you open article 254, you will not find the word repugnancy. Again, you have to understand the meaning and apply this article number. Okay. Now for article 254, I am giving you a bonus tip. What is the bonus tip? There is another doctrine which is interlinked with 254. The doctrine is doctrine of, does anybody know this? Of occupied field. Okay. Mostly, what is this doctrine? They won't ask you. But in the exam, they will ask you, doctrine of occupied field is linked with which article of Indian Constitution? They can ask you. So, I am giving you a tip, a bonus tip, which is a possible question. Doctrine of occupied field, if it is coming in the exam, there also your answer will be 254. 254 deals with conflict between central law and state law. It deals with repugnancy between central law and state law. Okay, following, take down notes. Okay, see, you may be watching your YouTube video also, but this is not some random video. This is important for your career. This is important for you to clear the exam. So even if you're watching a YouTube video, even if you're watching 5 to 10 minute video, sit down with a notebook, with pen and paper, whatever I'm teaching, whatever bonus tips I'm giving, take them down. This will be very, very helpful for you in the exam. I have made so many such videos. All of the videos will be linked here. You can watch them, you can take notes. If you want to study in a guided manner, if you want to learn the subject well and study, definitely join my course. All the subjects for AIB are covered in a step-by-step manner, in an interlinking manner, understanding the concept, applying the concept, doing a lot of practice questions. This will definitely help you clear AIB in the first attempt. Okay, let's see our last question for the day. The concept of freedom of trade and commerce. They're talking about what? Freedom of trade and commerce mentioned in the Indian Constitution is motivated from the experience of the following country. Here, the question is a little tough again, because this question answer also you will not find in any BEAR Act. In fact, this question is an unexpected question. This was asked in AIB 18. And generally, going by the trend of AIB, we did not expect that such kind of question will come. But they asked like this year also. There is a chance that there will be questions which are new and unexpected in the paper. Do not worry, because there is also a big chance that the same questions will also get repeated. Lot of previous year questions are also repeatedly asked in the exam. So what is the answer here? That you should remember. Answer for this question is Australia. Depending on the Australian Constitution, Indian Constitution is made with respect to freedom of trade and commerce. Indian Constitution has taken inspiration from various constitutions across the world. One such inspiration is also taken from Australia with respect to what? Always remember, Australia meaning with respect to trade. Trade and commerce is very good, okay? Even today, trade and commerce is very good. The trade and commerce laws are very good. Where? In Australia. If you thought that these questions are different and are useful to you, definitely let me know in the comments, and also tell me which part or which topic of Constitution of India you are facing difficulty for AIB preparation, and I will help you.